recycling study for the commercial recycling. We had residential recycling, but we try to do multi-family. We have so many apartments. So I initiated this, commercial recycling. So we did a lot of study. We rebrand the city. Every 10, 15 years, you got to make sure we freshen up the image of the city. So you have to do some study. I understand you spend some money to learn some better ideas. But however, through the citizen advisory committees, it's free. Also, people appreciate you. Your constituents, they provide you good opinions, good suggestions. They feel they are part of the city. The other thing is Cotton Belt light rail service. It's the only rail service from east to the west. And Addison joined DART in the very beginning, and we contributed millions of dollars. But all we got is bus. How can we push them to start expedite the rail service? It takes a lot of, you are in politics, then I would say a lot of those big projects are political. So I attended many DART board meetings and put pressure on. So luckily, back then, Mark Enoch was the chairman, always invited me to speak a few words. So I always encouraged them, hey, you guys need to approve this to the 2030 system plan. So which they did. So the next thing we need to do is expedite it. Needs money. So also needs all the cooperation from all the cities along the route. So city manager, myself, and some council member, we spend a lot of time to deal with that. Michael Morris, with the RTC, council government. So we formed into a committee, just study this Cotton Belt rail service. So I can foresee we can get that done instead of 2030, we can move up to like 2014 or 15. That's going to be good. So it will pass by UT Dallas. So that's going to be the first university with a light rail service right by the door. So that will be good. The other thing is we initiated, time is almost a few more minutes.
Can we leave a few minutes for questions?
Sure, yeah, I'm going to be quick. So I want to encourage you, and get everybody involved with what you do. And then everything takes some time to learn. How can you be a better mayor? Right now we have a charter review committee. We'll review two things, especially. One is term limit. The other is liquor sales. So you remember a lot of people want to lift the restriction of liquor sales. In Dallas you have a dry area, wet area. So a lot of merchants, they, of course, like Kroger, Sam's, Walmart, they want to be able to sell wine, beer, or something, so they can increase their sales. So a lot of things are political, but you need to make a judgment based on your best knowledge, and so you'll be able to do a better job. So you can tell the National Health Insurance just passed. It's very political, but whatever the vote you decide to do, you need to do that for the best interest for the citizen, for the people living in the city or working in the city, not just trying to be re-elected. So that's my comment. I open up for questions. I understand time flies by. Yes.
Question. DFW International, we talk a lot about diversity, and you hear a lot about diversity. So being mayor of this town, your diversity, your ethnic background, how has that helped the city of Addison? Have you been able to make contacts or bring business or to use your diversity to the benefit of
Of course, first of all, I embrace the international festival, in Addison. I have worked so closely in the past with Anne-Marie. We make it happen for the first year and the second year. So this year we will continue doing that. And as mayor, the only Asian American mayor in the state of Texas out of 1,289 cities. I always embrace the diversity, as you know, as you just asked. So I always have a sister city. I promote sister city program. Not just for our city. I have a sister city in the southern city, smaller. They call it Banqiao City, south of Taipei. Also, we help other cities to build up a sister relationship, Like we hook up City of Garland with Guishan City last year. 2 years ago, we connect Grand Prairie with Luzhu City. So, you know, we have done a lot of different things to help them to exchange the students. Like the City of Plano is the city of Hsinchu City. We have an exchange students program. And then it helps other kids really travel to other countries. So you have no other choice. You have to speak whether you learn Chinese or you speak English or vice versa, to speak broken way. Then anyway, they can communicate. So if you don't go abroad, you don't see the same thing. So as far as economic development, we always do. We're always trying to bring different business together. We exchange ideas. Unfortunately, Pizza Hut, you know, is going to be moving out in the next year or two. But however, I gather a few other big companies coming in. Like one is Rexel, who is a French-based energy equipment supply company. They're going to lease the former Company USA building, 90,000 square feet. Another company is in the process going to lease another 35,000 square feet. And I have a Hilton corporate office going to move into Addison Colonnade building. So we lose some, we gain some. So it's important to have economic development. Yeah, we assign 1 cent for that purpose to promote, to give away some as an incentive. But maybe in the future we need to add a few more cents of the property tax. Yeah. Any more questions? Yes.
Hi, I'm Darcel. I work for the Dallas County Community College in Business Diversity, but I also live in Plano, so I live in Collin County. My question to you is, in Addison, do you have a procurement initiative for minority and women-owned businesses? Any goals that you're trying to achieve? Do you have any one person in that organization that's trying to help with the diversity in procurement opportunities?
Our procurement normally is done by CFO department, you know, which is the financial and strategic department, and then we have a CFO and a couple managers are responsible for the procurement. And I never really got involved with the minority company, so I understand the City of Dallas, they do, so I can look up into it for you.
I know the people in the City of Dallas
Yeah.
actually did that for
They
me.
do it.
Like the City of
I understand
Dallas,
they do it. Yeah. Yes.
The first time that you ran for a political office, did you finance your campaign yourself? How did you go about getting people to give you money to run for office?
You know, I'm very fortunate. You know, yes, Anne Marie, I have a whole, including her, I have a lot of people supporting me. A lot of people want to see minority got more involved in the public office. So I didn't. I'm in my own business, small business, for a long time. I have a pretty good connection and relationship. So I always got more than 100% of the money I need.
But how did you go about it? Did you set up meetings or just mention the report?
You need a call. You need a call. You know, people you know, and also you can hold a fundraiser. More than one. You know, you can hold as many as you want. But everything takes a lot of relationship. Of course, it cannot be done by yourself. You know, if you have good friends, you know, do that. You know, everybody can help you partially. Then you don't have to do everything by yourself.
Mayor Chow, can you stay or do you have to go to your restaurant?
I can stay a little longer.
Great.
So, you know,
Then my last question
Yes.
is, I attended the Taiwanese Chamber dinner this year, and I walked in the hotel, the Kempinski, which is Intercontinental.
Intercontinental
I still call
Hotel
it
now,
Kempinski,
yes.
Okay. And I walked in with my Argentine friend, and we heard mariachi music, and I said, isn't this America? Here we are in Addison. The mariachis, the Mexicans are doing a 15 años party downstairs, and the Taiwanese are upstairs. And then we went up, and we found the Taiwanese were opening their banquet with mariachis.
yes.
Can you tell us why you did that?
You know, that's just a reflection of diversity, you know, and I always promote, you know, Dr. Charles Cook and I will always say, you know, we need to blend all the culture together. As a matter of fact, this year, Taiwan Chamber of Commerce Chinese